Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Dubai, UAE, and tonight for dinner we're going to a restaurant called Amasina, which is a Middle Eastern Arabic food buffet, and along with a huge variety of different foods that they're gonna serve. Something that they're famous for, and I'm really extremely looking forward to, is a 1 meter long kofta. It's a skateboard-sized mixed grill. It's literally the size of a skateboard. And I'm gonna share all of the delicious food with you coming up right now in this video. We have a few minutes before we go to dinner, but look at this view and the beach. Oh man, spectacular. The lights are coming alive tonight. The different colors, the technology, the skyscrapers, the Dubai Eye. It's a beautiful evening in Dubai. Thank you. Thank you. Great. Oh man, beautiful. Oh, thank you very much.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
All right, so we got here. Dinner actually starts at 7, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, what a spectacular setting here in the lawn. The beach is right over there at the Ritz-Carlton, and the backdrop of Marina in the background. The restaurant, again, it's called Amasina, and it's set up like Bedouin style tents with the cloth, with the fabric. One of the highlights here, I think for me as well, especially in the winter in Dubai, is that it's all outdoor, open air. Okay, so I'm here with Chef Tawfeek.
Tawfeek, yeah.
He's the head chef here at Amasina, and I was just talking with him, and where do some of the recipes come from?
It's everything, it's home.
So you're like your home,
yeah, it's
cooking
home
your
recipe,
family recipes?
family recipe. It's a traditional recipe.
Okay.
Everything we are using is everything as a fresh also.
Wow.
We marination everything.
And where
before
are you from?
I'm from Syria.
Wow,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. I'm from Syria and I've been here in Dubai 10 years.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Throughout our meal here tonight at Amasina, we're going to be hanging out with Chef Tawfeek,
Yeah,
and
most
he's going to show us some of the signature dishes.
Absolutely.
One of the things that I'm most looking forward to is the
absolutely.
1 meter
Yeah,
kofta,
absolutely.
which we're gonna see sometime, and the mandi underground.
We have the best salad
Yes.
ever also in
Oh,
Dubai.
man.
You will be also.
It's going to be an amazing meal.
So this is the salad bar. Everything fresh.
These are all the mezze, right? Mezze.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of different tastes: sour, sugar, spicy. A lot of
Some of my
spices we
favorite.
are using for it.
There must be like 24 different salads that you can choose from, including a full like lettuce and spinach bar, plus all the different Mediterranean and Arabic salads, the hummus, the mutabal.
So just it will
So
be
right here, that's a
This is
mandi
the chicken
underground.
mandi, yeah. It's
Awesome.
from Yemen. It's very traditional dish. We use more than 16 spices to marination the chicken and the rice.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Chef Tawfeek, what is this?
So here we have lamb neck. So we cook it in the Moroccan way, which is in the
okay.
tangia. So it's really nice. It's very traditional with dates also.
Wow.
So here we have some hot mezze, which is traditional lamb kibbi, the soup of the day.
The soup of the day,
So
frike
the
soup.
soup of the day, smoked friki soup, smoked wheat.
Oh, frike is the green wheat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so next up we're at the shawarma station. Oh, it's a chicken shawarma, right?
The chicken shawarma.
Okay.
Every day we change the which is lamb, chicken,
Oh, okay.
kebab.
We have a variety of different, depending on the day that you're here.
depending on the day and depending about the promotion also as
Okay,
well. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So then it's served on this really thin,
it's
really thin bread.
Sausage
that you
bread.
guys-
Yeah.
That kind
in
of
the
like
oven. Yeah.
I know,
here,
okay.
Yes.
No, it's
The salad.
So they make everything fresh here, the fresh bread in the oven, and I love how everything is outside here too, open air. Oh, nice. Fresh bread.
We have fish harra sauce, which is tahini with the barramundi fish.
I remember this dish in Lebanon. I ate it once. It was so good, yeah.
Chicken musakhan, it's the traditional also, one of the most famous dish in Jordanian. A lot of onion, a lot of samak.
Moussakan.
Yeah.
So it's like bread that's within
it's a
olive oil, right?
traditional,
Yes.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's is it a Palestinian dish though?
Yeah, it's Palestinian to Jordan.
Palestinian.
It's
Okay,
mixed,
okay.
yeah.
I remember I ate this in Jordan and it was one of my
Palestinian and
favorite
Jordan,
dishes.
yeah. Spicy potato.
Spicy
with a
potatoes.
lot of
Okay.
coriander.
Oh, batata.
And we have beef with white beans. And we have zucchini, baby mero.
Wow.
We stuff it with rice and lamb and yogurt sauce. And
Very
we
nice.
garnish it with dry mint and garlic.
Then final station is the dessert station.
So we have the kunafa,
Oh,
which is vermicelli with the cheese. It's really one of the most delicious and
one of
important.
the king of desserts.
Yeah,
The king
yeah.
of desserts. What's your favorite dessert, chef?
All, you have to try
All of them.
everything, every
Okay.
single thing. Yeah, everything
Okay.
is some more, okay?
Wow,
Yes.
it's amazing. Thank you. Wow.
Prepared pita bread, so for the table.
Thank
so
you.
this one goes quite well with the dip, so I do recommend we give it a try. Yes.
All right. So we finished taking the full tour of all the different buffet stations, and Chef said, just go and sit down. We'll bring you some of the food, the mezze. And he just proceeded to bring us more than a dozen different dishes from the mezze. He didn't even scoop out of the main dishes. I think he's gone above and beyond and made like beautiful separate plates for us. You can just tell everything is just to the next level of quality and presentation. Gonna start with the fresh pita. Oh man, right out of the oven. It's so pillowy soft and slightly crispy. Wow, man, I'm gonna have to pace myself, but let's begin with the hummus, which is right there at the front. And again, look at that presentation. It's spectacular. So beautiful. Oh, wow. Oh man. I like the acidity of the lemon juice in there, the olive oil. This one is the muhamara. Muhamara, I think? It's a variety of nuts with bread, and you can see cashews in there. I also love this mezze. And pomegranate syrup. Oh wow, yeah.
And cinnamon.
And cinnamon. Oh, it's amazing. You immediately taste that sweetness of the pomegranate syrup. Next up for the baba ganoush. Wait, no, this is the mutabal. Okay, the baba ganoush is over on the other side of our table. This is the mutabal, which is eggplant with tahini in there. Oh, wow. The smokiness and creaminess of the eggplant combined with the tahini, the garlic. This is a beetroot mutabal. So again, eggplant with beetroot. And look at how beautiful it is. Sesame seeds on top, sprigs of mint radish. You immediately taste the sweetness of the beetroot in there. Spinach with pomegranate and fried onions. Okay, this one is a Lebanese, I believe, a type of yogurt. Oh, look, I think those are finely chopped pistachios on top. Wow. That is creamy, full cream, full richness. And the olives, I think they're stuffed with an almond on the inside. And so the difference, Chef said, between the mutabal and the baba ganoush is that the baba ganoush does not have tahini in it. It's only the eggplant. That is refreshing. That is smoky and creamy from the eggplant. Okay, we've got some fattoush. Usually there's some pomegranate syrup on the inside for the dressing. And then you've always got to have the fried bread. The acidity, the vinegariness, but that's contrasted by the sweetness of the pomegranate syrup. And then we've got the tabbouleh. Oh, wow. I love tabbouleh too. The finely chopped parsley, the bulgur wheat, the onions in there, the tomatoes. Oh man, this is exactly how I love it too. Sharply sour from the lemon juice and salty. Kibbeh. And so this is an oblong football shaped, usually bulgur wheat on the outside, with minced meat on the inside and spices and pine nuts. The sweet cinnamony spices in there, the fragrance of the pine nuts, the minced meat, the onions just melt in your mouth, and it's all just wrapped up in that crispy wheat wrapper. Man, no wonder they have sofa seating here. This is only the beginning. This is just the appetizers, the mezze course. We haven't even started on like the majority of the buffet. Chef is ready to do some work at the grill, so I'm gonna head over to the grill next, and he's gonna show us some of the next dishes that we're gonna have for main course. Okay, it's time.
So we have the chicken mandi. We cooked under the ground
Wow. How long has it been cooking?
for 3 hours. So the juice of the chicken, it cooked the rice as well.
Drips down into the
Yes.
rice? Yes.
We use more than 16 kind of spices to the marination, the rice and the
Wow.
chicken as well.
Oh, it smells incredible. And it's so fluffy.
Yeah. As you can see, it's very
Just falls off the bone.
Yeah, it's very
The bones just slide out. Tangia.
yeah. We cook it Moroccan way, as you can see. It's very tender.
Very tender.
Yeah.
And this has been cooking over the fire, right?
Yes. It's a slow fire.
Come here. Here.
Oh, it smells so good. Wow. Again, you can just shake it and it falls off the bone.
Okay.
So tender. Wow.
I want this. It's very tasty. You have to try.
Oh, yes, I can't
Yeah.
wait. Thank you, Chef.
Please.
Okay. Taste test. Oh, it's so unbelievably tender in my fingers.
Yeah, it's nice.
That is unbelievable. It melts in you don't need to chew.
Yeah.
It's baby food.
Yeah, some dates also. It's your salad.
So there's dates inside of it.
Yes.
Dates, you taste just that good, that mellow sweetness, but it's more of like an essence, like a fragrance, the smokiness. I mean, it basically cooks in its own juices and
Yeah.
fat because it's within this vase over
At
the
7
fire.
hour, at 8 to
7
7
hours.
hour, it's very slow cooked.
Wow,
Which is 1 meter lamb kofta.
this is the meter-long kofta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have 2 kind of lamb kofta, which is the spicy
Wow.
and the normal one.
One of your signature kebabs
Yeah,
is the
we have
1 meter long kofta.
Absolutely, yeah, sure. So we have the spicy lamb kebab with a lot of pine nuts
Okay.
and fresh mint, garlic, and some cumin, coriander, and
Wow.
black pepper.
Wow. And parsley also inside?
Parsley and onion
Okay.
also as well, yeah. It's done already.
Okay.
It'll be
It's
just
ready.
behind, yeah.
All right. And here's the other grill going with some of the marinated meats, the other kebabs, the shrimp, the seafood, the fish. One of the greatest ever buffets I've ever been to. So much, everything you could possibly want when it comes to Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, Arabic food. Okay. That's the longest kebab I've ever seen. Kofta. It's huge. Okay. Wow. So he's just building us the ultimate mixed grill tray with the 1 meter kebabs, with the chicken, with the lamb chops, with the lobster. Everything's going on. Chef Tawfeek. That is a masterpiece.
The best grill in the town. Here you are.
Thank you, Chef Tawfeek.
My pleasure, please.
It's beautiful.
I hope you will enjoy.
Oh, fresh off the grill. All the bounciness of it. You go some places and they have a snake like a boa constrictor or a python where they put it over your neck. This is a kebab, what you can put over your neck for a photo. Okay, but when there's this big of a kebab in front of you, there's nothing you can do but pick it up and take a bite. Oh, wow. Oh, that's stunning. Oh, man. Oh, the juicy lamb. All of those ingredients, the pine nuts in here, the spices, the cumin, the parsley, the onions. And one of the things I do love so much about kofta is that it's so complex. There are so many different flavors, so many different ingredients. It's not just the meat, but it's so much flavor. Wow. Okay, I'll set this down. That was fun, and that was extraordinarily delicious. Now we gotta try those lamb chops. The lamb chops. That marinade, that glisten, that fire. Oh, wow. Okay. Chef Tawfeek said these were the best lamb chops ever. He wasn't joking around. That tenderness, that fire smokiness, that marinade. You barely need to chew. I'll try some of the chicken. A little bit of lemon. Oh man. Smoky and moist. Okay, we've got the lobster. A little bit of lemon, freshly grilled. And Chef Tawfeek said this is a local lobster here from the Gulf. Oh, the fleshy meatiness of that lobster. And that marinade, it's slightly herbal. And then it has just that amazing smokiness from the char from the grill. Let me grab some of the parsley onions. Oh yeah, it's one of the best bites you can get. The meter kofta, and I love that extra freshness and crunch of the onion and parsley. Oh man, I think one of the great things about this kofta is the spice, the chili in it, and the pine nuts. Oh man, that takes it to another level. The pine nuts are so fragrant. And then I love it with that freshness of parsley and onions. 1 meter, spicy kofta, skateboard size. Chef Tawfeek is going to dish us out a little bit of everything from the hot buffet line.
So here we have the fish tahina with supreme.
Okay.
Musakkan, some special bread for it.
Okay.
White beans and lamb, and we cooked as well, slow cook for 3 hours.
Section. This one is zucchini stuffed with lamb in a yogurt, amazing nutty sauce. Wow, that looks impressively good. The zucchini melts in your mouth. Rice and lamb in the center. Musakkan, which is a Palestinian dish, but I had it in Jordan for the first time. It is absolutely amazing. Loaded with sumac, and the bread is just soaked in olive oil and pine nuts and onions. You gotta get some of the bread, some of the chicken, a little bit of everything. Oh man. Oh, I love musakkan. Oh man. The richness of that olive oil, the sourness of the sumac, the onions and chicken and bread just melt in your mouth. This is the fish in tahini, which is another extraordinary Mediterranean Levantine dish. Oh, wow. The tahini is so thick and creamy. Sesame paste has a beautiful sourness to it. Mediterranean potatoes. Garlicky, You taste the flavor of the chili. And then we've got a stew here with meat and beans. Oh, fall apart tender. The meats here are just fall apart tender. Oh, it's hot. Oh, the flavor of the parsley in there. The beans melt in your mouth. Tender, I think it's beef. That is quite a spin. Such a cool seat to be able to watch the show as you eat. Okay, we've got the mandi, a Yemenite dish. Fall apart tender chicken, and that rice is so incredibly fragrant. Oh, the rice is so fluffy. All of that chicken fat melted down into the rice, giving it like an ultimate fragrance. Oh man, it's so good. You taste the cardamom in there, and then the insanely tender Moroccan lamb that was cooked for 7 to 8 hours in its own fat and juices. Oh, you don't even need a knife at all. It just literally the shake and it's falling off. Caramelized in its own juices and fat. That lamb is insane. So tender. The sweetness of the dates in there. Wow. Man, he's been spinning for like 10 minutes straight. That is amazing. Wow. Oh man, I gotta admit, I need to loosen my belt. I'm starting to sit back in the sofa now. You know exactly why they have sofa seating at this buffet. This is also truly unbelievable. Incredible. Oh man, I don't know if I can make it out of this sofa, but we gotta get up. We gotta have some dessert. Oh, good thing the dessert is like 3 steps away. The king of desserts. There's cheese. There's vermicelli. Oh man, yeah, this is one of the greatest desserts in the world, in my opinion. Kunafa. Oh, the cheese pull. I think the syrup is on the side. A little pistachio on top. And this baklava is calling my name because look at how many pistachios are in it. It's just stuffed with pistachio. That's beautiful. And this one is the Ali, which is another one of the famous desserts of the Levant. And it's bread. It's like a bread pudding. Wow, it gets the creaminess of that. Yeah. Okay, and one more thing, we need some coffee to go with dessert. Chef Tawfeek again just over-delivered on the amazing fruit platter. Do some melon. Oh, the sweet crispness. Oh man, you feel how soft that cheese is on the bottom. Oh. Again, as you probably know, I'm not huge on desserts or sweets, but man, kunafa is just, it's special. It's stretchy cheese, that like floral rosewater aroma, the pistachios, which must be followed with Arabic coffee. To contrast that sweetness, the cardamom in there, man, it just pairs so well together. And the coffee is not sweet, so you've got the sweetness of the desserts to pair with the normal coffee, the black coffee. Okay, and this one is the Ali, which is a bread pudding. See the creaminess of it. I love, again, how you sprinkle on your own nuts. The almonds, pistachios. Wow, that's delicious. The bread just melts in your mouth. It's just completely saturated and absorbed with that milky cream. And finally, that baklava loaded with pistachios. I'm gonna call this one of my final bites at this absolutely amazing Amasina buffet. The layers of phyllo, the sweetness, the crunch, and the nuttiness of the pistachios. I need to lean back. Oh man. Follow with coffee. Oh man. I might have gained a couple waist sizes at this meal. I can say that this is one of the better buffets that I've ever had in my life. So again, what stands out to me is just the freshness and the quality of every dish. Spectacular atmosphere here in Dubai, an incredible meal, and wow, you're gonna wanna wear your stretchiest pants or even like wear elastic, just don't even bother with jeans when you come here, wear elastic. And so I wanna say a huge thank you to Amasina and the Ritz-Carlton for having me tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below, I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe now for lots more food and travel videos. Good night from Dubai, and I'll see you on the next video.